favorite.
He loves those.
How long the starter goes?
Yeah, exactly. Who's available in the bullpen? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's nice to be talking about the possibility of a sweep. It's so hard to do in baseball, and you had your shot today, your third in a matter of a few weeks. Your thoughts on just putting yourself on the opportunity to get that maybe today?
Nice to come out of the break and get a couple of wins, win a series. We have a chance today with Jansen on the mound to look. We're just going to come out and look to play a good game. I mean, Kansas City has a good team. Everyone understands this time of year where everybody's at. There's a lot of sense of urgency with every game we're going to play from here on out, and so it's just about today and us doing the things that we feel like we need to do to try to win a game. And that's where we're going to go today and just kind of try to keep things going the way that they have been here for the last few weeks.
In many ways, it's been an improbable season. Do you at all look? I mean, they do keep the stats. They keep numbers, wins, losses, records, wild card standings. You're 6 out in the loss column. I know that's improbable, but do you at least look at that and say, hey, maybe we could have a shot in the second half?
I think it's more that how we've been playing. Like we put ourselves in position that we've been playing a lot cleaner, better brand of baseball now for a month, which has allowed us to win more games than we've been losing. So I think that's what we're going to continue to keep our focus on, is what it takes to win a major league game on that particular day. What do we have to go do? Control what we can control. And I think all the other, we'd have to get back to 500. We just need to keep trying to win that day's game and going. And look, you start looking too far ahead, you start putting your focus in other areas, and it's easy to get off track. We're just going to try to keep our heads down and do what we can to try to win today.
Get to 500, then we can chat a little more?
I think we get to 500 means we've continued to play very good baseball, and that we hope we just can continue on that, and you just go where it takes you.
Clayton, you got to love the way that your team has come out of the break. I know it's only been 2 games, but what was the messaging coming back into that Friday night game against Royals?
We really didn't say a whole lot. It was, glad the break was great. I think for everyone, just go get recharged. It is a long year, and so I think we came out and there wasn't really any type of a rah-rah or we need to go do this or that. It's okay. How are we going to go prepare tonight to try to beat Seth Lugo and the Kansas City Royals in this game? And the next day was very much the same. And so I think we've tried to just keep things simple, try to stay in the present, as boring and cliche as that is. But there's only so much, you can't do anything about tomorrow. So it's, going out today and trying to play a clean game.
However many days were off during the break, what were you expecting them coming back, after a little bit of a hiatus?
I expected the guys to be energized, just recharge some from, as much mentally. I think, everybody talks about the physical toll it takes, which it does, having to, play every day and get ready to play, but also the mental aspect of having to lock in for 9 innings every night and compete at the major league level takes a toll on you. So the chance to get away, guys spend some time with their families, and then I expected our guys to come back and go about things and approach it in the same manner.
Clayton, 2 weeks ago, the Marlins honored Jim Leyland. What were you able to take away from that weekend, getting to know Jim a little bit, very experienced manager? Were you able to learn a lot from Jim in addition to what he's been able to bring to the table over the years?
I think that it was an honor to have a chance to sit down and spend 15, 20 minutes with Jim. He was kind enough to do that. And I think, certainly what he's done in his career is Hall of Fame worthy. And it was my takeaway from him is what a genuine man. There's a real love for baseball. There was a real love for the players that he coached and managed. He was very humble. So that was my real takeaway, was that Jim was a terrific manager, but a great baseball person. But just how kind and open he was to spending some time and sharing, and again, the humble nature at which he just approached, and the ease at which he put everyone that got a chance to spend time with him.
Lefty starter on the mound. Obviously, Kyle's been doing great, but Sanchez in the lineup when it's back.
Yeah, Derek was going to be in there today. He was swinging in the cage yesterday, finger banged up a little bit. There was some swelling. Hoping today he'd come and that it would be a little bit better. Still a little sore, so Derek is available, but maybe not at full capacity to start the game. So gonna have Sanchi in there today.
And then Clayton, could you have envisioned the move for X to go back to second and Otto to shortstop to be better than it's been?
To say that I knew it was going to maybe play out this well, I think I wouldn't be the truth. I think we'd one, Otto knew he was a terrific defender and had shown that at second base and felt like he had the skills to go play short. You never know how that, will take, especially on an everyday basis, and he's gone over there and been terrific. And X flipping back to second base, a position that he has a lot of experience at, had some comfort there, how well he was able to, how quickly he picked it right back up. So I think they're both just really good baseball players, and kudos to both of them for the openness to make that change during the season, kind of on the fly, and being open, because we felt like it was the best thing for our team and the best thing for them, and they've played terrifically individually together. It's been a big part of our overall defense just being a lot improved.
Maybe on a lighter note, the team's currently in the midst of a 4-game winning streak. In your career as both a player, coach, now a manager, are there, when you're in the midst of a streak like this, are there any maybe superstitions that you do, maybe customs that you do? You drink some coffee every day, or you do something different to kind of keep the mojo going, even if that's that's how a lot of baseball players and coaches are wired?
No, I don't have a whole lot of crazy superstitions or anything to hold on to. So unfortunately, rather boring, and sometimes I don't even know what time the game is starting. I have to, the days kind of bleed together. So we've won 4 in a row. I didn't even realize that. Thank you. And I think we're just, I guess I'm wearing the same shoes that I wore yesterday. Maybe that counts.
We're pink yesterday. Pink shoes.
Well, Batty, this.
No, I know.
Very observant.
In the future, can I get at least